back to my channel. I thought today you and I, do something a little bit different and go thrifting, but we're not going to be thrifting in person. We are going to be thrifting online, and I thought I'd take you guys with me on this very unique experience. I've actually never done an online come thrift with me before, so yeah, let me know if you guys are into them and would like to see more like future videos of that. I just feel like this would be hopefully a useful video for any of you guys, especially too if you don't live close to a thrift store. It makes it so much easier when you can just access everything online, just take a look and just scour through, and I find that it makes the whole experience just a little bit easier in some ways, and it can be tricky too, but again, I'm here to kind of like unlock that and go through this entire process with you guys and even show you what I end up grabbing and trying everything on. With that said, I do have my trusty old laptop, my MacBook over here, and I am just gonna sort of scour through and kind of share with you guys like my process. So the store that I'm actually gonna be taking a look at is goodwillfinds.com. They are the sponsor of today's video. However, of course, I will always give my 100% honest feedback and just going through the website. Honestly, when they reached out, I actually didn't know that Goodwill actually has an online thrift store website. It's called Goodwill Finds. They have over like 100,000 things to browse from. They have so much different things, anything from women, men, books, home decor, toys, collectibles, like all of that kind of stuff. One thing I also really value and appreciate with Goodwill Finds is that it is non-profit, so everything, all the purchases on Goodwill Finds is directly going to support local Goodwill programs, online learning, job training, youth mentorship. You're not only just like shopping in style and finding really cool stuff, but again, it is going towards to help others. And so I'm going to be pulling up their website right now. So if you guys see me looking this way, I'm looking at the website. Okay, so I guess like my process, I like to sort of scour through everything, just take my time. So my kind of process for online thrifting, of course, I like to head straight to the women's section, just to kind of scour around and see like if there's anything that sort of piques my interest. There's a lot of trendy things too, like even that motorcycle pants. I just thought it was like really cool, very like Y2K kind of vibe. Not necessarily my thing, but what makes it easier is searching up the brand. And so for me, I actually wanted to look at Free People. So I'm gonna type in Free People. And yes, so they actually have a lot of cute things. I am actually going to be going to Vietnam in April, so I wanted to look for some more like springish, summery pieces and even winter pieces as well. I'm honestly open to anything. Free People is actually one of my favorite brands, so that's why I need to look for that at Goodwill Finds. The great thing too, because Free People can tend to be expensive, it's such a great way just to shop secondhand and find cheaper alternative prices on Goodwill Finds. So for me, like whatever thing that I'm liking, there is like a heart kind of little emoji kind of thing where you can just like it and save that to your favorites, and that honestly helps me with the shopping experience so much more. I like to favorite like a bunch of things as I'm looking through, just so that I could look at everything that I hearted or favorited at the end and then just kind of do another run through. Even too, it's always good to look out for sale days as well. What I really love about today, as I'm like scouring through, there's a 40% off women's and men's, so I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna go through all this. So as you can see, this is my saved items, my favorited items. The bummy thing about when you also, when it comes to thrifting as well, once you save an item, sometimes if you go back, it's going to be sold already. And so in this case, this item, you can tell it's sold, which is sad, but gotta remove it out of my item. But these are the things that are currently available, all the things that I saved. So as you can see, even like this two-piece set, so pretty, such a beautiful red color. I was like hoping that it was still there, but no, someone took it. And of course, it is what it is. Another thing that I was also looking for is like a cute little purse bag. I've been wanting to do like a DIY, just something that I could paint over, and so these are some of the ones that came up for me. There was actually a lot of vintage purses on here that I really love. Very unique, very beautiful, to its own individual kind of style. That's what I really love about thrifting. You can just find a lot of cool stuff, and also a lot of branded names too if you're big into that. I saw a lot of vintage Gucci. There's a lot of Coach on here as well, and like Michael Kors. My favorite is the vintage Gucci. They are, oh, it's so cute. If you are into rocks and crystals, you can find so much here, and honestly I never came across them at a thrift store. I think like once, but again, there's not a huge selection, so it's really cool that everything is just like laid out online like this. And they even have this cool lamp, geode, like amethyst lamp. And it's all like authentic and unique. As you're going through this, and even as you go through the description, it gives you the sizes, the references, the condition, how, if it's in good condition, if it's like in an okay condition, like Goodwill finds it'll kind of list everything through, and even to the measurements. So even if you're looking for clothing or like home pieces, everything is measured. So for me, I didn't have a problem. Like I kind of knew what to expect. So I am going to go through my favorites list again, really take my time. This is probably gonna take me a few hours, and then I will catch you guys probably in the next few days and show you guys my thrift haul and what I picked up. We are back, we are situated, and I wanted to share with you guys what I grabbed from Goodwill Finds. Just a little key random update. I did move back home, and I have settled in, and we're back in my old studio if you guys are familiar with it, and it was a crazy holiday season of moving and family time and this and that, but I've settled in. So anyhow, just wanted to say that. So I do have some key pieces here behind me from Goodwill Finds. They actually had like so much things to choose from. I have some pieces behind me that I'm really excited about. The first thing I want to share is the accessory. This is the only accessory that I grabbed. This might be familiar because I did actually recently do a DIY on this beautiful vintage, like creamy white bag. It was originally just super plain. There wasn't, any of my painting on there, but because it was simple, I kind of wanted to zhuzh it up and add some of my own like painting style to it. And I was just really also inspired. Wait, let me just show you. The lotus flower. I think this is my favorite part. I painted this, and if you guys want to see the DIY and like my painting process of this and like what I use, I will leave I don't know if they still have it, but I will leave the link to that video up here in the cards and in the description. But yeah, I had a really fun time, and I think it's super like personal when you just like paint on a cute purse like this, just to add in your own personal style and touch. I believe it's from Dooney and Bourke. I've never heard of this brand. It is super brand new, in really great condition. Like it's not even dirty at all in the bag. And they just have like the compartments where I can just store my wallet, coins, that kind of stuff, all wrapped. And then the next thing that I grabbed is this cute halter beaded top. This is originally from Free People, and I just really loved the beads and like the color of it. It's just like, first of all, I really like Free People. I like the style. It is a very expensive store. I don't think it's 100% like, ethical and sustainable. I'm actually not too familiar with that. When I saw this on their website, I was like, ooh, I need to have it. I want to wear this too when I'm in Vietnam, and the weather is gonna be really hot, so something like this, like a really nice halter top, is just super, super chill, super easy to throw on. And I really dig the quality. Of course, like Free People, they have really great quality, but also too the fact that it's, again, secondhand, it's still an amazing quality. And one thing that also made it like my search a lot more easier is, of course, they have a search bar. You can type in what kind of brands you like, and so for me it's like Free People was my top thing. So as I was like making my search, I definitely found a lot of cute Free People stuff. Prices are not too bad. Comparing to regular Free People prices, it's pretty good for what you're getting. And also I love the fact that with Goodwill Finds, they do have sales pretty often. But anyhow, the next thing that I grabbed is this beautiful long sleeve emerald green dress, this maxi dress. It is so pretty. I feel like I'm kind of going back into like a somewhat like Victorian era, or if someone invited me to like this beautiful like cocktail party or like a party in a castle or something, I definitely would be wearing something like this. I absolutely love it. I haven't tried this on yet, but I definitely feel like I need to alter this at the bottom for sure. I am 5 feet for reference, so I always need to alter my things. But yeah, I like absolutely love the color. It's so stunning. It's like a dark emerald green, and it has like, you can tie this around you so you can kind of cinch in the waist over here, and then it has a slit on both sides. So it's very sexy and chic and kind of gives that like open leg kind of look. And then I have the final, no, actually not final, this is the second last. I keep thinking I have another thing that will surprise you. So this last dress I needed to save the best for almost last. Oh my god, I was in the dress section of the website and I was just looking at the other dresses, and I came across this maxi dress, beautiful tie-dye kind of work. I love it. Has more of like a soft ethereal kind of look to it, and it's because of the colors. It's like this like beigey pinkish, like mauvey pink kind of color, mixed with like light blue and dark blue tones to this, and it's just super gorgeous. Usually when it comes to clothing, I'm not like a pink person. When it comes to bright colors like that, I usually stay away from it, but when it's something like super neutral and just more earthy toned kind of colors, I'll definitely give it a shot. It's so like just very ethereal, so gorgeous. I definitely would love to wear this in Vietnam. I'm definitely gonna pack this with me. I think it's just like one of those nice, just airy, breathable kind of summer and spring kind of dress. And so that is what I picked up here. I was actually very curious because like I was really inspired by the colors of this dress. I was thinking of making a painting from these colors, so yeah, I don't know if that is something you'd be interested in, let me know. Maybe I can film something like that. Saving the best for last, I got something completely different. It is not clothing. I picked up something natural. I saw crystals on their website, and I didn't think that Goodwill Finds would have something like that, and so yeah, I found these beautiful crystals. I am a very like spiritual kind of person. I also love collecting rocks and crystals, not only just for their spiritual purposes, but also just their beauty and their natural elements. Rocks and crystals really inspire me for the work that I do with my paintings, and so a lot of it just has to do with that. So needless to say, I'm a big rock collector and fanatic. So I picked, like, this is a heavy batch. On their website they have like batches of things like crystals and rocks, and so I saw this and they had so much, like a bunch of quartz crystals, and so yeah, it just came in this bag, and I like that it had the names of it too. So I have some clear quartz clusters and clear quartz points, and then I have a smoky quartz cluster as well. Damn, look at this. Look how mess. This is heavy. This came separately in another box when it was being delivered, but like, man, it is heavy. I am gonna cleanse them. I am also gonna clean them as well. So I think with crystals in general, it's really important that you cleanse them, just because, you know, just like sometimes it can have different ties. This might sound a little woohoo, but I do believe in this too. Energy is a big thing, and also like whoever the previous owner or who has previously touched the crystals or had the crystals too, I also feel like their energy might tie in and with this, and because things are secondhand, of course people are constantly, you know, touching things as well. Anyways, yeah, I'm obsessed with them. They're just really pretty. I'm gonna have them in my room, my art room, and also again too, I love to get inspired by them as well through my paintings. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up from Goodwill Finds, and if you guys want to shop and take a look at their awesome website, I will leave it linked down below. And that is all. If you guys also pick up anything from Goodwill Finds, let me know. If you guys pick up any crystals, let me know. We can talk about crystals in the comments together. Okay, anyways, I am going to head out now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Have an awesome one. Bye!